Satoshi. What does that mean? What does that stand for? So I'm going to begin by explaining exactly who We Are All Satoshi is and what we stand for. We Are All Satoshi is an online company that is dedicated to bringing to us, the community, innovative products that have either been created in-house or have been discovered out there in the tech space and that are deemed suitable for this community. At the same time, We're All Satoshi is us. You are We Are All Satoshi. As a community, we are working together to build the ecosystem of reputation for the company. Together, we are creating an ecosystem of success. And that is what We're All Satoshi is, and that's what We're All Satoshi stands for. But where does affiliate marketing 2.0 come into it? Well, We're All Satoshi operates an affiliate marketing system. And as I said, we've all been looking for a place to be able to operate as an affiliate marketer for a long time where we can feel confidence. And that is exactly what affiliate marketing 2.0 is all about. It is about creating a safe place for affiliate marketers to operate. It is about creating a reputation that others will be envious of and will be inspired by. For so long, so many companies, and behind those companies, bad people, have given this space such a bad name. In the physical world, the affiliate marketing space, by and large, has got quite a good reputation, despite the fact there are so many people who believe differently. But certainly within the crypto space, almost all of the affiliate marketing companies that have been created with one purpose. That is to take your money. But affiliate marketing 2.0, created by We're All Satoshi, is here to change that, to set the benchmark of a reputation, to give you a place to operate where you can feel confident, where you can feel proud. And that is what affiliate marketing 2.0 is all about. Now, this whole ecosystem is the brainchild of Chavez, and he is our CEO. And he has a long-term vision for We're All Satoshi and affiliate marketing 2.0. And that vision is to have many amazing products that we can all earn an additional income from. The goal is to not be here for the next 6 months, the next 8 months, but for the next years to come. And by being successful, by creating success amongst the community, people from all around the world will be looking for the same things that we've been looking for, but have not yet found that place until they find us. And that's the vision, to create a place of inspiration. Alongside that, the goal is to give back power to the community, secure liquidity, and ensure long-term sustainability through 140 years of mining journey. We're All Satoshi is a product-led company. And that, of course, means that we have products. Now, this was our flagship product that launched in October of 2023, and it is Bitcoin Code, the BTC20 blockchain, and these NFT miners. So what is Bitcoin Code? Bitcoin Code is the evolution of Bitcoin. It is everything that Bitcoin is, but built with 21st century technology. Bitcoin, without doubt, is the granddaddy of crypto. It birthed a $1 trillion industry. It has a reputation of delivering wealth across all classes and ecosystems. But it is 15 years old. It is quite slow to transact with in comparison to the modern day blockchains. It has no utility other than its store of value. So despite all of that, it has still become a monster in the crypto space. But it's very difficult for the average person like you and I to benefit from Bitcoin, because even if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin now, even if Bitcoin 10x's, you'll make $10,000. That's a hell of a profit, of course, but it's not life-changing. It's not the same as if you bought Bitcoin back in 2013 or in 2012, where by now you would probably be a billionaire. So how do we change that? Well, we can't step back in time. I believe Chavez did have a prototype time machine, but it didn't quite work properly. So he had to come up with a new plan, and that plan was to re-release Bitcoin. And that is exactly what Bitcoin Code is. Bitcoin Code is an exact duplicate of Bitcoin, and it will follow the same footprint that Bitcoin did. It has launched with exactly the same template. 7,200 coins released every 24 hours. A total supply of 21 million. A halving every 4 years. It's decentralized. But what's different? The blockchain is EVM compliant, and that means it has smart contract capabilities, and that means companies all around the world can come and launch their ICOs and build tokens on our blockchain. And in time, our blockchain will be huge. The next innovation for this is these NFT miners. In traditional Bitcoin, you mine using some extensive electrical equipment that you need to store in your house somewhere or in a shed somewhere. You need cooling equipment. Takes up a lot of space. Uses a tremendous amount of electricity. One Bitcoin costs around $40,000 to mine. And those miners have to pay that electricity bill every 6 months or every quarter or every month, whatever that might be. But Chavez has come up with an incredible innovation on how to do that without having to pay for it monthly. And that is through these NFT miners. You can mine online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for the next 140 years. And the fuel that it burns only has to be paid for at the time that you harvest. So you do not pay in advance for what you're mining. And this is an incredible innovation, because in all of the time you're mining, you're not spending a penny out of your own pocket until such time as you're able to, or you perceive the value of Bitcoin Code to be ready. And we mine with using one of these 3 NFT miners. So you can begin your mining journey for only $50 with the GT1X. Only $500 with the GT10X, and only $5,000 with the GT100X. Bitcoin Code is the heart and soul of the We Are All Satoshi ecosystem, and without doubt should not be ignored, because Bitcoin Code will provide generational wealth, just like Bitcoin did. But it's Boomerang that we're here for. It's Boomerang that has brought so many of us in the last 6 months. And Boomerang is a fascinating concept, and it combines the elements of arbitrage trading, artificial intelligence, smart contracts, and zero collateral flash loans. Sorry, excuse me. Arbitrage trading involves exploiting price differences of the same asset in different markets or on different platforms. For example, if an asset is priced lower on one exchange and higher on another, traders can buy the asset on the cheaper platform and sell it on the more expensive one, profiting from the price differential. Arbitrage opportunities are often fleeting and require quick execution to capitalize on the price gaps. That sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Sell it, buy it here, sell it there, bish, bosh, bash, we have a profit. And I suppose to some extent that is pretty simple. But, you know, this is the crypto space. This means that you need to have an understanding of the various different platforms that you're using. It means that you have to have an understanding of the actual tokens, the many thousands of tokens that are available in the crypto space, be able to track the volatility that's going to allow you to capitalize on those price differentials. This takes time, this takes experience. But because of Boomerang, now it takes a second, no longer than it takes for you to reach your hand across the screen and click that button to execute a trade. And in just a few seconds, you have performed arbitrage. Boomerang allows anybody the ability to trade at the click of a button, no matter what your background, no matter where you are in the world. Artificial intelligence, of course, we've all heard of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the intelligence of machines or software, as opposed to the intelligence of other living beings, or primarily humans. We've used this in our everyday life, whether you know it or not, on your mobile phone, on your laptop. Cars now are even being built with artificial intelligence included. There's barely an industry that isn't now using artificial intelligence for something. Artificial intelligence, no doubt, is the future of technology in many, many more ways than we can imagine. In this case, artificial intelligence is the driving force behind Boomerang. Smart contracts, a piece of terminology that we hear all the time but perhaps don't understand. A smart contract is defined as a digital agreement that is signed and stored on a blockchain network, which executes automatically when the contract terms and conditions are met. So a smart contract is essentially a piece of coding that is written in a very specific way to execute a very specific set of instructions when that code encounters a very specific set of circumstances. So you have the predefined contract, you have the triggering events that inspire the contract to take action, and that is the execution of that preset program. And the real-time settlement is the finalizing of whatever that function is meant to be. In this case, the execution of a trade. And in this case, we have smart contracts that work hand in hand with the AI to allow you to trade. Now, it is very exciting to be able to say to you that we are in MVP. Again, a piece of terminology that we have all heard, but few may understand what it means. So we're going to explain to you now exactly what MVP means. MVP, or minimum viable product, is a product with enough features to attract early adopter customers to validate a product concept in the product's early development cycle. In industries such as software, the MVP can help the product team to receive user feedback as quickly as possible in order to refine, enhance, and improve overall performance. We have all been a part of the creation and development of Boomerang. Congratulations, you are a pioneer. Now that bit wasn't in the dictionary, just the top bit. That is the dictionary definition of MVP. I added the bit in at the bottom because I mean that sentiment. For those of you who are sitting thinking, why are we only doing one trade a day? What can possibly be the reason for that? This isn't what we were expecting. MVP is a testing phase. I understand it's the frustration and the impatience, but I had never heard of MVP prior to being part of Boomerang. It's not a concept that had ever been in my life. But you know what I did when Chavez first started talking about it? I Googled it. I read up on what MVP is. I learned. And we all have that ability to look. When you hear a terminology that we talk about that you don't understand, and we haven't done our job and taken the time to explain it to you, Google it. Everything is there. MVP is one of the most important parts of this process because it allows us to do real-time testing. It allows the company to do real-time data collection in order to give us the final product that we deserve. And that is exactly what is going to happen. Right now, throughout the day, throughout the night, Chavez and his team are working diligently, collecting data working to bring more networks, to bring more trades, to bring more wealth. So please, be patient. Your day will arrive before you know it. Flash loans are a relatively new form of uncollateralized loans. They are available to traders on some decentralized finance protocol-based blockchain networks. This type of loan allows traders to borrow unsecured loans from lenders without a middleman. Now, this is a huge innovation for us. Up till now, as it says, flash loans have only really been available to top traders and tech developers. But Boomerang is bringing this facility to the average everyday person. The ability to be able to trade without using your money, your own money. That is an incredible innovation and feature to bring to the average everyday person, because the banking system has been doing this with your money for 500 years. You put your money in the bank, what do you think the bank does with it? It takes your money and it lends it. It takes your money and it trades it. And it makes 10, 20, 30% profit on that. And it gives you 0.1 or 0.01%, or maybe, if you're lucky, 1% interest a year. So the banks have been doing this with your money. You have been the loan providers. But now, Boomerang is bringing the innovation of other people's money to the average everyday person. So now you don't even need capital to trade. When a flash loan has been issued, the smart contract rules ensure that the borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. If this condition isn't met, the smart contract reverses the transaction, and it's like the loan never happened in the first place. And this guarantees the safety of the funds in the reverse pool. Now, this is the next huge innovation. This is the security for you as the trader, for you as the borrower, and for the liquidity provider as the lender. The smart contract rules will ensure that your trade is a profitable trade, or it won't execute. Imagine if you executed, let's say, a $10,000 trade and you lost that trade. You would owe the liquidity provider $10,000, maybe more. How would you ever pay that back? From the liquidity provider's point of view, how would they ever get that money back? They would spend billions of dollars chasing people around the world, taking them to court to get that money back. So that's not feasible. But because of the way Boomerang works, because of the way the smart contract is written, that is never ever going to be a problem. You as the lender are protected. You can trade risk-free because you will never lose a trade. A trade may not execute because it's not profitable, but it will never be a losing trade. Again, the click of a button, without your capital, risk-free. Now, this is the liquidity provider. This is Aave. There is currently almost $21 billion of liquidity to provide flash loans. Only a few months ago, this was only a few billion. I can't remember how much now. I think it was like 4 billion, 5 billion. And in only a few months, it has increased to almost 21 billion. And the goal for Chavez is to add 10 networks so that we can have the freedom to trade. Now, you can go to this website yourself and look it up. All of the information that you need is right there. So this is how a flash loan works. You borrow 10 Ethereum as a flash loan. You use that 10 Ethereum to buy the undervalued asset, and then you sell it for a profit of, let's say, a total of 11 Ethereum. In the finalizing of this trade, your flash loan of 10 Ethereum is paid back, and you are left with 1 Ethereum profit. Now, this is the cherry on the cake of innovation. Where do the profits go? Of course, with Boomerang, they can only go to one place, and that is your MetaMask wallet. And this is the first that I've ever heard of in this space. Whenever you trade on any other platform, they remain in control of your assets. And then when you come to withdraw, you have to rub your lucky rabbit's foot, gather your crystals together, find a shaman, and hope, cross your fingers and toes and eyes, and hope that that withdrawal will come through. Sometimes you discover that that's not going to happen, but not here, not under the watchful eye of We're All Satoshi. Because with Boomerang, every cent of your profits from first to the last remains in your control, in your MetaMask wallet. And that means nobody can ever prevent you from withdrawing. Now, this is our new dashboard. And you can see up here, this is where your wallet address will show when you connect your wallet. So please make sure you connect the correct wallet address. These are your user stats. This will show where your profit ceiling is, and it will show how much you have left after you've executed a trade. This is where you refresh the DApp just before you do a trade. This is the optimized gas feature that Chavez has added to optimize your gas. So when you click this, you'll grant MetaMask permission, and it will ensure that your gas fee is the minimalist it can be. And currently, you should be able to do trades for a gas fee of 1 or 2 cents. There is occasion when gas fees will get pushed up as network traffic can congest. So I will show you, but before you execute the trade, you must check your profit and your gas fee. But in time, this will be something that will be resolved. After that, you hit the transaction, auto transaction button, and the rest is down to the AI and the smart contract. You don't even choose the pairs anymore. The AI chooses the pairs, chooses the size of trade to optimize the profit percentage. And once the trade has been executed, your profit will be displayed here.
Boomerang.
Sorry, I keep forgetting it starts immediately. Now we have a video to demonstrate.
Boomerang. So if you want to do a trade with Boomerang, you go to your MetaMask and make sure that you go to the right wallet. That's the most important thing. So always check, that you have the right wallet. You need to have some Matic in there for gas fee. So then you go to the right side, you see the I next to the blue ball with the arrow up and down, all the way down in the screen. You see that I, and I click on that one. Then you go to boomerang.dev. You see boomerang.dev, really important. You click on go, and then you come to the main screen and you click on enter. Now on enter, then you can see some very interesting things. In user stats, in the middle of the screen, you can see your profit ceiling. If you don't see an amount there, then you are not whitelisted yet. You just have to wait. It will be very soon, and they are working with the whole team very hard on that. But you can see the profit ceiling here is 43,500 USDT. So how do you start? First, you click on refresh. You let it refresh. When it is refreshed, you can see everything into your account, and you click on optimize gas fee, and you see that left above the user stats. You click on optimize, and here you click on, make sure that the optimized gas fee is on. Once you have done this, you click on auto transaction. You see that on the right side next to user stats, and that's the only thing what you need to do. Now everything is going automatically. And sometimes, yes, okay, we get a confirmation here, and estimated gas fee 0.03. Let's do this. And this is now because there's a lot of high network activity now. So this can be done now. And let's see, the auto trade now is trading, and you can see completed transaction 53. And this is how the system works. You see, success, you have successfully traded. And I can click on view on TX, and it will bring me to the blockchain from Polygon Scan, and I can see exactly what happened. You can see from Aave, protocol, You can go all the way down. You can see the buying, the selling, everything is on the blockchain. Really good, really great. And you can see here, everything is on here. Really amazing. So now we go back to the dApp, this one, and then arrow back. So I click this down, then I'm going to, let's see if I can refresh the dApp. And then you can see in the profit ceiling user stats, you see it in the top, total profit 40 cents. And that is now coming from off the limits. So the profit ceiling is 43,500. You see limit left is now 43,499 and 59 cents. And this is how you do it. Thank you. Goodbye and greetings.
So we have several licenses available in Boomerang. We have license number 1, which is $500. License 2, which is $1,000. License 3, which is $3,000. License 4, which is $5,000. And the offering is when you buy one of these licenses, you will receive unlimited flash loan trading allowance until you have received 2x your package value. So with license 1, you have guaranteed profits of $1,000 or $2,000 or $6,000 or $10,000. And of course we have license 5, which is $10,000. And you'll get unlimited flash loan trading allowance until you have received guaranteed trading profits of $20,000. Now all of this is attached to the affiliate marketing 2.0 system. So the WAAS compensation plan is a binary system. When you join all by yourself, you are a basic subscriber. When you bring in one person to the left and one person to the right, you are, and that you've all bought a package, a license or a minor, you are considered a premium subscriber. And this allows you to earn from the rest of the compensation plan. Introducer kickbacks. Subscribers can earn 5% rewards as introducer kickbacks for referring unlimited subscribers. And this is from the third paid subscription that you sponsor directly. Introducer kickbacks on repurchase. 5% rewards are given when all personally introduced subscribers repurchase. The check match bonus. When you sponsor one person to the left and to the right, you'll qualify to receive a check match bonus of 10%. The check match bonus is limited on a daily basis to $300 until you rank up. The capping for the check match bonus increases as subscribers climb the ranks. So this is you. You buy a $500 license. You bring in a person to the left and to the right. You are now premium. You then introduce your third person who also buys the license, and that means you earn a 5% kickback, which is $25. But you've also generated a 10% check match between the left and right, which means you now have an additional income of $1,000. An additional bonus of $100, giving you a total income of $125 for simply sharing an opportunity, for simply inviting people to a Zoom presentation and saying, come and look at this Zoom, come and watch, this looks really exciting, I've never seen anything like this before. We put together this plug and play system for you where myself, the other trainers, Grace, the co-host, we turn up night after night to give you the ease of introduction for new people so that you don't have to explain it, especially if you're new. You simply bring them along and let us do that for you. Please take advantage of that. Bring as many people as you can to these Zooms. Teach them to do the same. Each time you subscribe to either a BTCC miner or a Boomerang license, this investment gets 3x. This is called potential earnings. The potential earning amount for all income and bonuses is 3x your subscription amount. Repurchases are available for miners and Boomerang licenses. So when you buy a $50 miner, your potential income through the affiliate model is $150 or $1,500 or $15,000. When you buy a Boomerang license, your potential income through the affiliate model is $1,500, $3,000, $9,000, 15,000 or 30,000. And why are these called potential incomes? Because we know it works. I mean, I've been here long enough. I know it works. Many of the others, most of the others have been here long enough. We know it works. So why call it potential income? Well, because we don't know what your plans are. If you wish to come in and be a basic subscriber and trade by yourself and mine by yourself and benefit from all of the other products that will come in the ecosystem all by yourself, that's fine. You are under no obligation to share this opportunity. We want as many people as possible to benefit from what we have to offer. If you wish to keep it to yourself, that's absolutely fine. But if you have a bigger vision of people that you would like to help, a bigger vision of how you could contribute to the growth of this community, then these potential incomes can very quickly become realized incomes. Now, this is the Ascension Club bonus plan. Starts at the rank of Sheba. When you have done $100,000 worth of business volume on your left and right side, your daily income cap is increased from 300 to 360, and you'll receive $1,000 worth of Sheba tokens in recognition of your efforts. And as your business volume grows, you will move through this ladder of success with your daily income cap being increased and receiving the token of that particular rank in recognition, all the way up to the rank of Bitcoin. When you've done $20 million worth of business volume on your left and right side, your daily income cap will be $1,500 and you will receive $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Now, you might be looking at this thinking, my God, how am I going to do $100,000 worth of business volume on both sides, on my left and on my right, let alone 20 million? Remember, this is a binary system. This is a community. This is everybody pulling together in the same direction for the benefit of everybody in the tree, not just the one, but the many. So the business volume is the contribution of everybody in your tree, benefiting everybody else in that tree. So this is a team effort. This is the same club bonus system in chart form. Please feel free to take a screenshot, print it off, put it somewhere prominent in your house. Use it as your motivation for where you'll be in 6 months and where you can help someone else be in 6 months. We also have the structure pool income. To attain mega pool by accomplishing a business volume of $1 million of Boomerang licenses, or by securing 3 node subscriptions on both your left and right sides, you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 4% of the total company revenue. To attain gigapool by accomplishing a business volume of $5 million of Boomerang licenses, or by having a minimum of 2 members who have achieved the mega node pool rank on both your left and right sides, and you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 7% of the total company revenue. To attain TerraPool by accomplishing a business volume of $10 million of Boomerang licenses, or by having at least 1 giga member on your left and right side, you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10% of the total company revenue. Plus, you will be granted a free node subscription. And a node subscription is very, very valuable, currently valued at approximately $50,000. So now we arrive at the terms and conditions. A flash loan will be granted exclusively to whitelisted wallets and will have a free $50 GT1X miner included. Users who obtained Boomerang licenses will be able to utilize their flash loan when they are whitelisted. All new purchased Boomerang licenses will have unlimited flash loan until 2x their license purchase price has been achieved. Introducer kickbacks and check match bonuses are credited to the account on a daily basis. Subscribers have the opportunity to receive Ascension Club rewards from multiple clubs. For example, if a subscriber has achieved Cardano rank in the club, then they will receive club bonus from Cardano, Dodge, Tron, and Shiba as well. Ascension Club rewards will be credited once a month. All affiliate earnings are subject to a fixed 2% admin fee. No withdrawal fees. There are no withdrawal fees, and the minimum deposit and withdrawal is 10 USDT. Pool income will be calculated based on the total company revenue for the period starting from the first day to the 30th day of each month. The maximum earning amount for all income and bonuses is restricted or capped to 3 times the subscription amount. The Bitcoin Ascension Club has no 3x capping. That's the end of the presentation, so hopefully you can see exactly why I'm so excited about the future for myself and for you and for the We're All Satoshi ecosystem. Because believe me, this ride is going to be a long ride. We will be here for the long term. We will be the last man standing. But right now, this is just the beginning. Back to you, Grace.
Amazing presentation, Joe. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, now you understand why I call him Sheba Knight. Okay, I have dubbed him. Okay. And so, Joe, I understand that you might be able to present a live demonstration of exactly how the boomerang is working or anticipated to work now.
Absolutely. I'm going to
Thank
share my
you.
screen right now. So here's my screen. You can see all the transactions. And if you remember the in the presentation, you can see my wallet address at the top, and you can see my user stats right here, and you can see the refresh option just there. So I click on refresh. That will refresh the DApp. I don't want to refresh the screen. I just want to refresh the DApp. Now I optimize the gas fee. So I click on that, and then you'll get this MetaMask pop-up to give it permission to connect. It doesn't cost anything. This is a free function. So you simply sign to allow. Now your gas fee is optimized. And there's only one thing left, and that is the auto transaction. Once you've done that, once a trade has been submitted, there you go, we have a rabbit. So now the MetaMask is generating the confirmation, and you can see here the trade profit is 15 cents approximately. This is estimated, so 15 cents, and you can see here the gas fee is 1 cent. Okay, so now the only thing left to do is to execute that trade. I may have been talking for a little too long, so I don't know whether it'll happen, but let's see. So you execute that. And boom, we have a success. So let's do another one. That one didn't go through. Let's do another one. If you get that a couple of times, simply refresh and go again. We got to run it. And again, look, 25 cents, only 1 cent gas fee, confirm. Out of thin air, I never deposited a penny. The vision over the next few months is that we will all have in the region of 100 transactions as a minimum. That's the goal to be able to do per day, which will give potential profits of around $50 plus per day. It's difficult to know exactly because they're collecting the data as we move along the roadmap. Look, 49 cents, 1 cent gas. And as we move along the roadmap, they'll have more and more accurate data and be able to give a better and better idea of what we'll be able to achieve. But as we add more networks, another successful trade, as we add more networks, the capacity will increase. In the end, we will have everything that we expected to be. Now, let's show you a couple of these transactions. So these were all USDT. I did 3 transactions there, or was it 4? Fifth. So 4 transactions. Oh, no, I've done a few earlier today. So let's look at this top one. I simply click on transaction hash. Everything's on the blockchain. If it's on the blockchain, it can't lie. So look, this is the transaction. Now you look how many seconds that transaction took. 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But look at what the AI has done in that 30 seconds. We borrowed from Aave. We exchanged from USDT to wrapped Ethereum, then into USDT to wrapped Bitcoin, to wrapped Ethereum through Uniswaplet, to wrapped Bitcoin, to wrapped Matic, to USDC, all the way through. Look, all of this function to finalize with a profit of 47 cents and that was a trade of $60 with a 1 cent gas fee. So everything is there. This can't be faked. This is all confirmed on the blockchain, and anybody can go to my blockchain or any blockchain and see all of these transactions. Look, this was a trade of $41, profit of 24 cents, gas fee of 1 cent. So it's all there. Now, there are differing views on the trades. Some people are rejecting trades of less than 30 cents. Some people are accepting any trade as long as it's in a profit. The choice is clearly down to you. Personally, if you're generating a 15-cent profit out of thin air, I don't know why you would reject it. It's cost you 1 cent in gas fee. Every cent contributes to the dollars. So personally, I don't know why you would reject a trade of 10 cents or even 8 cents. If you're making, if the gas fee is only 1 cent, it's a profit. Why reject it? But every individual person has to make their own choice. All you do need to make sure of is that you check the transaction, and I'll do one more trade just to emphasize it, is that you check the transaction confirmation for the profit relative to the gas fee. So I'll do one more just so that you can see it. So for anybody who's doing their knitting, cooking, having a bath, watching TV while you're watching this presentation, please pay attention and watch this bit. So you can see the transaction confirmation has come up. This is your estimated profit. This is your gas fee. Sometimes it'll say here 3 cents, 5 cents, but it's estimated, and that will always be the maximum. When you check it on the blockchain, 99.9% of the time, it will be 1 cent. But if you see this hitting, if this number here is bigger than this number here, then you reject the trade. Okay? So that, I believe, covers everything. And I will just confirm that. I know everybody's going to be hanging going, well, was that a profitable trade? So I might as well finish that trade, mightn't I? Let's see if it goes through. Look at that. Even though I was yakking for 2 minutes, still a successful trade. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, whilst the next few months might feel like a lifetime, after that it's going to be plain sailing. I really believe that. Shannon has created a monster. So back to you, Grace.
Thank you so much, Joe. That was a great demonstration. Now, the thing I need to ask, if I may, is that I see that with your user stats, you have such a large number as far as available, as far as your profit ceiling is concerned, and you've been working and demonstrating this for quite some time, and you're looking at, you have created out of thin air about $29. Is that a little bit daunting? How long is it going to take for you to reach that profit ceiling? And is
Well,
that a little bit discouraging?
no, yeah, certainly at the moment, it might seem like a long time. But firstly, it depends on your perspective. Firstly, remember, the restrictions that we're under at the moment are temporary. The reason we're in this situation is because of an unexpected result of so many people trading on the blockchain at the same time. It was an unanticipated reaction on the blockchain. I don't really have the time now to explain in detail what it was, but perhaps another time, maybe on a Saturday support or something, I can explain it if somebody asks me. But the restrictions are temporary. As we add, if those of you who saw Chavez's Zoom on Wednesday where he gave us the roadmap, as each network is added over the course of the next 3 months, we will have 10 networks. And as each network is added, they will add another transaction. But that's the baseline will be 10 transactions. But as they add each transaction, They will also be able to add extra transactions once they've analyzed the data. The goal is that by the time we get to 10 networks, we will have at least 100 transactions each per day. That's the goal. So that will obviously speed up everything. However, I also want you to look at it from this perspective, okay? You pay, let's say, now I'm talking in the UK, I suppose, and I don't know whether you have a similar product in the States or whatever country you are in the world. We have a thing in this country called an ISA. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a high interest savings plan. Generally, it pays between 3 and 5% a year, depending on the economic status. Now, if you earn 50 cents a day, all right, that's $150 a month on a $500. Is that right? Or is that $15 a month? Have I got that right? Am I thinking?
Let me $500. You put $500.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, $15, not $115. Yeah, sorry, my maths went a bit skewy there. So it's $15 a month. Okay. Right. Now, if you look at it from the point of view of an investment, what investment do you have in your portfolio that comes from the banking system that's paying you $15 a month in interest? Okay, there isn't one. Okay, there isn't one. That's 180. That's nearly $200 a year. Are you earning $200 a year interest? If you put $500 in the bank, would you earn $200 a year in interest? I've got a private pension that I started back when I was 18. I'm 54 now. I put thousands of dollars in there. If I earn £200 a year in that, I'd be surprised if I've earned that much in that. And but even if I have, it's taken 40 years, almost 40 years, 30 years to get to that. So understand that even at a small point, a small trade, one trade a day, you are making good money. It may not be that you're earning an income yet, but for the temporary point of view, just view it from the perspective of there is nothing else out there that is giving you $15 a month in interest. And once we go fully functional, there'll be nothing else out there that's going to give you the income that Boomerang's going to give you on an ongoing basis for as long as arbitrage exists. And that's going to be a great many years. Income coming into your wallet every day, while you sleep, while you eat, while you bath, while you travel, while you do all the other things that you do with the lights out, you'll be making money directly into your MetaMask. Does that answer the question, Grace?
More than. That is a perspective that you bring to this that, again, makes you my master presenter, because that perspective, really, when you look at it from such a practical point, I think that if I could put $500 into a bank savings account and make $15 a month I think I would jump on that quicker than Flea would jump onto a dog. So that is just a totally amazing perspective. So thank you so much for sharing that. Ladies, thank you, Joe. Your presentations are always one to be able to listen to and enjoy and get educated. And the demonstration and your perspective is spot on. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. That will conclude our event for today. Adriana is looking and saying, yes, that was better than a cup of Joe. Okay. That she's enjoying, yes. And thank you, Aldo, for your attentiveness. Burnett, it's always so good to see you. Thank you all very much for being here today. Win, good to see you, as well as Wanda. Dennis, love the way you sport that hat. All right. So, when's the next time that you can go ahead and bring somebody? Sorry, that just went down the wrong pipe.
Hola, soy Edison Hernández y paso por acá para contarte que es posible